Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. And as you guys can tell by the title, this is the tour of the new house. So let's begin. And yeah, one more thing that I want to say before I get into this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notifications, because I'm trying to get to at least 100 subscribers by the end of 2025. So if you haven't already, please like, subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's get into the video now. Whoa, wait, hold on a second. I have to pause this video because I just want to tell you, we can't start off a new house with a very old intro that was played since, when was that intro first made? Okay, so it says, March of 2025. Dang. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a new update on it. So let's go ahead and update it now. Yep, that's better. So now the intro's not that long anymore. And I guess I'll have to do the same way for the ending intro too. Okay, enough of that, let's get back to the video. Yeah, just like I said, this is the new house that we moved into. And yeah, it's completely old, just like the other house. But at least it's more of a bigger house that we're living in, even though it has a bunch of plants growing on it, and a bunch of whatever this green stuff is. And even though it has all the stuff that all the people left behind, how dare them do this. And there was a car with a Texas license plate on it backing up out of that driveway. It looked like it was pulling up here for some reason. And even though this yard has a bunch of tall grass, we're gonna walk through it anyways. See, it's not that bad. Is that a rattlesnake? And so we're just gonna go ahead and get started with the backyard, which is just pretty simple. Just a bunch of tall grass, short grass over there, whatever that bush is doing over there. Then you got a bunch of trees, a power line thingy, and yeah, a two-story house that looks exactly like this one, but that one has a chimney on it, and this one doesn't. And we have a rotten tree for some reason, a destroyed shed for some reason, which I guess is a shed, whatever that thing is for some reason. And basically it's just a burn pile, so yeah. And as you can tell, they left behind a bunch of old junk. And we live next to a highway, so it may be a little bit loud on some videos. And then those people have a rotten tree up there. Mattress, a rolled up barbed wire, a building over there. And wait a minute, is this a Market Basket shopping cart? Yes, it definitely is. I kind of missed that store. Yeah. And then we have a broke up fence right here, surrounded by a bunch of bushes, a whole bunch of junk, and we have a telephone pole with a hole in the top of it for some reason. And it looks like they had a rotten tree right here too, and it just fell over. Sooner or later, it'll probably be that one as well. And this place back here is basically just like a jungle. And yeah, we have a gigantic dead tree right here as well, which honestly is because the season change. I can't wait to see what this place looks like in spring. We also have a bunch of this tall grass and plastic fence pieces all over the place. And they left some windows here, which we brought those here ourselves. A roller cart thingy, I guess for moving a refrigerator, a fold-up chair, a lawn chair, tire, and bottle of Gojo. Great. This random cushion that's probably got diseases on it, and STDs, whatever's been on this thing. And a piece of another vacuum cleaner that probably used to be out here More windows we bought in, another white fence paneling, and more fence panelings and glass. And yeah, apparently that telephone pole must have a bird's nest or something in it, because I just saw a bird fly in it. And then I heard a bunch of little chirps, so I guess there's a bird's nest inside of that. That probably explains the hole that's on top of it. And there is a old house back here with a bunch of stuff back there too. And yeah. So whenever I make my smashing videos back here, I'll have to try to do it behind this fence, so that way the neighbors can't see what I'm doing. Well, they can just easily look around back there. So yeah, a good amount of videos are going to be filmed out here. And is that moss on the roof? Oh well, that'll be fine. Although there is a bunch of leaves out here, like I said, a good amount of videos are going to be filmed out here, including vacuum clean. What a loud 18-wheeler that is passing by the highway. Apparently very, very loud. Too loud. I'm gonna have to get used to living out here. But yeah, this video will be filmed next. The vacuum cleaner. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm making another vacuum cleaner video was, one, because I found this thing, and two, it's basically going to recreate when we first moved out of the old house, where I broke the other vacuum cleaner, and now we're moving into a new house with another vacuum cleaner to break. So that'll be the first video that will be filmed here. And if you're wondering how I got back here, well, I simply climbed over this with all this other stuff that's back here, and then I just walked between these two trees into the neighbor's yard, which is a big field, and then I simply walked and made my way around to the front yard. So instead of a green trash can like that was used at the other house, we have a blue one, which is very weird. Driveway. And the best thing we have here at this new neighborhood is a sidewalk, which is very good. We have a tree right here that's dying because the seasons are changing. Can't wait to see what it looks like in the spring. So that's a tree, mini oak tree with duct tape on it. Yuck, and a bunch of dead ants. That's gross. We have this right here, this real random bush. And for some reason there's a dog running up here. That's probably not normal. Or maybe it is normal. And yeah, I had no idea where it came from either. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's over there now. So as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a dog, yeah, there's a jasmine bush here, which is very fascinating. Then we just got a, whatever this is, I'm not even sure if this is even a tree. Probably just a giant stick in the ground. No one would never know. And we also got a fascinating telephone pole here in the front yard. And it's not as leaning as the other one was. And there is no Dell grave on it. We have an oak tree with an ant pile next to it. Another ant pile right there, which looks like it's been stepped on. These yellow thingies. And a pile of wood that was tragically left. And a magnolia tree. Our state flower. And this is probably like a burn pile or something. And it looks like they had another one. There's a lot of loud and madness and sirens going on in this part of the city right now. And I think I figured out why. They must have had a funeral or something, because you could see the funeral home car thingy. And yeah. And I think that's all of it. Ooh, dump truck. And I realized they had a fence growing on right here, but you couldn't see it because of all the bushes that are right there. And so yeah, that's the tour of this house on the outside part, where we'll be making our new smashing videos after that. Although I probably won't be uploading a lot like I did when we was at the last neighborhood, because this is more of like a peaceful, quiet neighborhood. And so there's not a lot of loudness going on like there was in the other neighborhoods. So I'm not going to be able to make too many smashing videos, although I might make more skit videos in the future. But yeah. And yeah, I guess that's the tour of the house. And this is my new room. And I set it up for Christmas after we first moved here. And yeah. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys next time with the vacuum cleaner video. Bye.